me cater to you. Let me cater to you. Let me cater to I wanna let you know, girl, that you know that I am what you do. So let me reassure you, my life will be purpose without you. If I want it, I'm gonna ask you. Flying to be better, challenge me for the better. What do you let me cater to you?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Make it make sense. Yes, we got an exciting story to bring out to you tonight, today, in the afternoon or morning, whenever you are looking at this video. Okay, we got you. And if you hear my grandson in the background, please forgive me. What can I do? Every time he sees somebody outside or getting too close to the house, he go barking. Okay, but I guess that's what they supposed to do, right? Alert the owner that something ain't right. But anyway, moving on to it, we get this article from Stereo Gum, like chewing gum.com, and the lady who wrote this article was Rachel Brodsky. But before we get into it, honey, I had to go look at the video, and it seems to me it was no fight. It was no fight at all. Cardi B was in the crowd. She went too low. Somebody grabbed their hair. She popped their head or their hand with that mic, and it was over. It was over. It was like, you touch me, I touch you, and we keep moving. There was no scrapping and all that, and this, that, and the third going on like they were trying to say. But I tell you, don't put your hands on somebody and you don't think they're going to put their hands back on you. Don't always think you the scary bully person that nobody's going to bump up at. Cardi B is about that life every day, all day, whenever she needs to display it, okay? So there was no infraction. Someone touched her. She touched them back. Hardly, okay? Hardly, with that big-ass mic. And she came on back. But I'm like, Cardi B, stay your ass on the stage. That's what they pay to see you at. They don't pay to see you in the crowd. And you're endangering yourself as well as your security guards. Now, what if that person would have came back with their shoe? You know what I'm saying? It would just been an all-out brawl, and people would have just been fighting just because they want to be fighting. And you would have been trampled on, and the security guard would have been hurt too. But one thing I want to say, where the hell is the mask at? COVID is still out there, whether people want to believe it or not. And when they get it, they ain't going to be doing the same thing that they thought rationalize people. I ain't talking about the ones that don't care. They young, dumb, and still having fun, and don't know really the consequences that they put forth in the effort of not paying attention to what is really going on out there. Too many people ain't got on no mask. Now, just because the CDC say you don't have to wear a mask, next time the CDC may come back 3 weeks later, put your mask back on. But look how many things you be done affected. Look how many people you be done affected, or they infected you. So be cautious when you go out there to these concerts where you were just like packed like sardines in there, and people breathing on you, coughing and sneezing. Be aware, because then when you do get it, don't complain. Just go on with your life like you did prior before. Okay? And don't waste nobody's time trying to get no ventilator and this, that, and third, because you didn't heed caution warning. That's what's wrong with human beings now. Anyway, sometimes the law ain't trying to run your life. Sometimes you run too fast in your life, and you don't sit there and think about the consequences. Now, if you're around people that you know have been vaccinated and stuff, do you know the people that were around was vaccinated? You see what I'm saying? You could be a host or carrier, all the same thing, and still end up getting it. But we're going to get on into the story. Cardi B uses mic to fend off fan at Wireless Fest. Okay? Wireless Fest. All right, Cardi B has denied that she got into a fight with the audience during a performance at Wireless Festival in London. Okay, fight with the audience. That's too many damn people. She handled one person, or maybe it was two people that were pulling on her hair. She saw who they was. If it were me, I would scratch their behind so I could say, before anybody get let out, I need that person that I scratched to come forward. Okay, or better yet, the security guard probably saw who Cardi was beating on, or that one to pop with that microphone. He could have grabbed that person and said, you're coming with me, since you want to start something. And, like I said, Cardi, if you stay out the crowd, and stay on that stage, which what they pay you at, we wouldn't have all these infractions, and you wouldn't have an attitude, and you wouldn't have had to check nobody. Okay, but we're gonna go on into the article. It said in some video clips that surfaced from Cardi's performance, the rapper sitting atop of the security guard's shoulder appears to swing her microphone at someone in the audience who looked like they were grabbing at her hair. That didn't look like they actually grabbed her hair. I saw them, I saw a hand, I saw it get pulled down. All right, so anybody's gonna like fight or flight when they feel like they are being somebody's being too aggressive to them. They're gonna come out and what do you call it, defend themselves. Okay, it's just natural reflex action. Going back to the article, it says seems like they were grabbing at her hair or her mic hand. This reportedly came at the end of the set where she had performed Bodak Yellow and brought out husband Offset and Megan Thee Stallion. After the show, Cardi denied that the tussle was a fight, as social media and news outlets called it, tweeting, "It wasn't no fight." Okay, at It's Ken Barber got the whole thing on their page. Indeed, a closer look at some of the fan caught footage reveals Cardi getting grabbed by someone in the audience and flaying her arm down to get free. Now, not sure if it qualifies as a fight. Have a look below. So you have to go over to stereo, like Stereo Play or Play Stereo or something like that, STEREO GUM.com, and check out the video, and you get your perception of what you feel happened. Okay, but like Cardi said, it wasn't no fight. It's just like a 1-2 punch, you're out. But you ain't in a boxing ring. Someone came into her private space, tried to I don't know what they were really trying to do, but they grabbed her hair, whoever it was, and she had to get free. The only way she could get free is to pop them with that microphone. Okay, and then they let that hair go real quick, fast, in a hurry. But these are the things, like I said, Cardi, you shouldn't have been out in the crowd. You shouldn't be trying to throw yourself in the crowd, because you don't know how they're going to perceive you. You might have those folks right in front of you at the stage don't like you. They like your performance, but they don't like you. So you have to take all that in consideration when you're up there performing. I mean, you don't want to get nothing that you're going to take back to your family members. You don't want to have an upset feeling or emotion going on, even though it did come at your last part of your concert. But still, you don't throw yourself out there. Don't endanger yourself nor your security people. Okay, but that's all I got for this video. I ain't got no more. Put those comments down in the comment section, and I will join you down there later. Okay, have a great one. Bye-bye.